Hello, my name is Mike Battaglia with JD Power. Today I'm joined by Anders Gustafsson, who is the President and CEO of Volvo Car North America. So interesting times in the industry and certainly an interesting time for Volvo. Congratulations on the success you've had. And I guess my first question is, how can you continue that momentum? How can you build upon what you've already accomplished to ensure that you don't fizzle out, let's say, in the next year, 2 years, 3 years?
This is a momentum business, and we have great partners. They have invested heavily in new facilities and people and so on. Then, of course, you need to have great products. Mm-hmm. So I'm not kind of nervous about the growth agenda. We aim for a double-digit growth this year, based on our product portfolio and also how we can utilize what's happening on the market. If we talk about 3 years, that's really what I'm going to talk about in 2 days with our partners here in Las Vegas. We have a dealer conference here. Mm-hmm. It's very much into electrification and really do it in a kind of a different way.
Good. So, as you think about your success, how do you measure it? What are the yardsticks that you're using, maybe both personally but also within the Volvo organization to determine if you're on the right track and that you're accomplishing what you want to accomplish?
I would say I wouldn't say it's easy to have a good quarter or 2 good quarters, but I'm very much into that we should grow in steps. Mm-hmm. And with this, we have 100% growth in 4 years. That's quite unique for a network to handle that, really. So now we have stress towards the network. And that is something that we work with. I would say my answer is that this is a momentum business, and we have a great flow right now, and that will be supported by great products, and also that our dealers, they start to invest even more into the brand. And if you take a look at the marketing approach from our company, the upcoming months and years will also be a little bit different, more back to our core values in the company, and that will also build up kind of a trust from the consumer's point of view, but also from our partners. So I would say there's no short answer on your question. It's so many things that needs to work together to have a strong momentum. Yeah,
absolutely. So, you talked in your keynote, you talked a lot about the customer experience, and clearly it seems like something that is top of mind for you, for the organization. Yeah. You're up against some pretty tough competition, right? So, how do you differentiate Volvo in the customer experience from competitors like Mercedes and BMW and Lexus and Audi?
2 answers. First of all, our approach is fix the store, not the score. Mm-hmm. The kind of approach that I see sometimes, when I see a water bottle or whatever, give me a 5, otherwise I don't give you water next time. Right. This is culture. This is really to develop our partners in a way so they can see and calculate retention of the investment. And we know that experience will sell more cars. And
so cultivating a genuine
it's coming from the
customer
owner. It's coming from the owner.
Yep.
It's coming from the leaders to work with the culture. So, and then based on our competitors, and you mentioned 2 brands, they're doing a great job. Mm-hmm. And I think probably if you ask them, they will probably say processes, and they will say culture. Mm-hmm. And that is really what we're going to work with. I will not send out bottles, give me a 5. Right. We are into fixing the store and not the score.
Yeah, that's great. So switching gears a little bit, you also touched on battery electric and other technologies that Volvo's focused on. So if I'm a dealer right now, those cars aren't in my showroom kind of en masse right now, right? Yep. How do I prepare my organization for selling BEVs and servicing BEVs? What can I do now?
I think I can tell you the story what we did together at our own headquarters here in US. First of all, we bought cars from our competitors. 5 of them, full BEVs, PFs we have. And we just put them outside the office, and everyone could test drive and enjoy the products. And I would say the first meetings internally, when we went through the volumes that we aim for, we aim for double digit in quarter 3 and quarter 4 from a kind of a low 4% right now if we talk about PFs. After that kind of a process of 2 months where all employees can touch and feel and drive and understand the power of electrification and also how fun it is to drive, I would say that changed the mentality around our electrification strategy. So instead of coming with explanation why this is going to be tough, the margins are thinner, it's so expensive, it's 30% less part sales, so all of those kind of I don't want this to happen. We changed the culture into that, come on, this is going to be great, and it's the future.
They're interesting products, they're fun to drive.
Yeah.
Design-wise, they afford different options.
Yes, so my guidance to everyone, I would like to say, make sure that everyone can enjoy this new technology, understand it, don't be afraid, don't use range as the easiest question to say that this will not work. And then you take it in steps. The worst thing we can do is to buy the cars from a manufacturer, put them in a corner, put a kind of a fence around, because they are very expensive, they're very unique. And then you have a fake charging station where you can show that you charge the car. That is not the way we should sell this future. This is experience, it should be fun. And we need to get the financial part fixed. And that's really what I talked about today. So first start with the heart.
Good.
From a dealer perspective, and then the rest will come by itself. And then the customer, they will learn from this process.
And they'll feed off the dealer's enthusiasm for the product.
Yeah.
That's
and don't put the car in the corner.
Yep, for sure. So final question, and full disclosure, I'm a Volvo owner.
Thank you so much.
My wife's XC60 comes due, her lease comes due next month. So maybe, you could hook me up in some way with a great deal?
Of course.
Yeah?
I think you can share a pick with one of the 300 retailers. I love them all.
Excellent.
And also I'm very happy that you put the most precious things in your life in one of the safest car in the world. So thank you very much.
It's been a great experience. Thank you, Anders.
Thank you. Thank you.